Hey guys, I'm Gavin. Welcome to our church experience at home. It's awesome that we can have church no matter where we are. Now we got some fun stuff planned for you today. Here in a second, you're going to go into a time of worship, and our friend Carissa will explain exactly what worship is all about. Then we're going to watch a fun message that will teach us something very cool about Jesus. So thank you guys for tuning in. Let's get started.
Hey guys, what's up? It's Carissa, and it is time to worship. Worship is a time where we get to dance, sing, and give God praise for all that He's done and for all that He is. And hey, did you guys know that there's more than just one way to worship God? One way we can worship God is by jumping and dancing and shouting and singing. But another way we can worship God is by slowing things down a bit and by thinking and praying about the words that we're singing. Another way to worship God is by simply just lifting our hands up like this. And when we lift our hands, we're telling God, God, I trust you and I give you everything. You can worship God not only at church, but at school, when you're hanging out with your friends, and even at home. And that's what we're gonna do right now together. So I invite you guys to stand up, grab a buddy, and let's worship God together. Here we go.
Inside, no, you won't give up the fight. You are stronger. There's no mountain you cannot move. There's no chaos you can't see through. 'Cause nothing's broken, you can't make new. You are greater, you are greater, so come and break through. So come and break through. Comprehend. Oh, your power has no end. You are higher, louder than the echoes of our past. Oh, you silence what we can't. You are louder. There's no mountain you cannot move. There's no chaos you can't see through. 'Cause nothing's broken, you can't make new. You are greater, you are greater, so come and break through. Come and break through. through.
I was on a journey, I was lonely, going nowhere. I didn't know what to do. But you took my hand, had bigger plans, and now I know where I gotta turn for the truth. Found a better way, found a better way, found a better way I can follow. Found a better way, found a better way, found a better way I can follow. Here we go. We're living out in your plan for us. Here we go. We shout it out, you have rescued us. Here we go. I was on a journey, I was lonely, going nowhere. I didn't know what to do. But you set me free, now I can see the hope in front of me. My feet are running to you. Found a better way, found a better way, found a better way I can follow. Found a better way, found a better way, found a better way I can follow. Here we go. We're living out in your plan for us. Here we go. We shout it out, you have rescued us. Here we go. Here we go. You set us free, you're all we need. Your love will always save. God, we can trust your plan for us. Your love will light the way. Your love will light the way. Here we go. Here we go. We're living out in your plan for us. Here we go. We shout it out, you have rescued us. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Got a matchless grace, worthy of all praise, higher than my thoughts, over my ways. You will never change, an anchor in the waves. Only you remain from age to age. Forever faithful, forever true. Your ways are perfect, you'll see me through. Forever sovereign, forever wise, forever faithful, you hold my life.
We sing this out.
God on high you reign, though the nations fade. King above all kings, your name is great. God of all my days, you don't make mistakes. You will never leave, you won't forsake. No, forever faithful, forever true. Your ways are perfect, you'll see me through. Forever sovereign, forever wise, forever faithful, you hold my life. I trust in you. I believe that your promise is true. I trust in you. Oh, I believe what you say you will do. I trust in you. Come on. I believe that your promise is true. I trust in you. I believe what you say you will do. I trust in you. Lift it up. I trust in you. Only you, God. Our God is forever faithful. We sing that tonight. Forever faithful, forever true. Your ways are perfect, you'll see me through. Forever sovereign, forever wise, forever faithful, you hold my life. You hold my life. Your promise is true, Lord. Your promise is true, God.
Hey CCV kids, welcome to CCV. I'm Gavin. Over here on this barrier is a guy named Matt. That's Matt. He's a good friend of mine. He's awesome. And right now he's gonna tell us about a special challenge that we have today. So what is that challenge?
We do have a special challenge, Gavin. It is one of our favorites. It's a Don't Laugh Challenge Mad Lib edition. That's right. Gavin and I each have a Mad Lib we prepared for the other one. And every time we make the other one laugh, it is 1 point. Okay, so a smile, if you're shaking from laughter, even if you don't make the sound, we get a point, all right? So, and the theme of our Mad Libs today are crazy dreams. I know I've had crazy dreams. You guys have probably had crazy dreams. So that's what we're doing today. So first, we need to get some words. So, Gavin, how about I go first? And I'm gonna ask you for some words.
Okay.
You ready?
Let's go with smelly, horse, red, Horsey McHorseface. Pogo sticks.
Pogo sticks?
Yeah, a pogo stick. Let's go with shiny. Legos. Apples. Warm. Backpack. Tiger. 37. Segway. Dancing. Staircase. Fly. Fortnite. Disgusting. Football. Pokemon. Monopoly. Doctor. Awesome sauce.
All right, Gavin, are you ready to be tested?
I'm as ready as I can be.
All right. Here's the crazy dream I had, Gavin. Are you ready to not laugh at all? Whew.
I'm already struggling.
All right, here we go. Last night, I had a crazy dream.
Put it together.
1 point!
Together. Not even got started yet. Anticipating a great dream.
In the dream, I was a smelly horse. I was a smelly horse on a mission to recover the red-like pogo stick of the Horsey McHorseface Nation from the shiny Legos. When the evil apples began to chase me over a warm backpack. Oh, he's got his poker face now. After that occurred, after the evil apples, I don't want you to lose your place in thinking through this dream.
Stop it.
My ad-libbing is working. All right, but after that occurred, they chased me over a warm backpack. I suddenly turned into a beautiful tiger. Then, in this new form, I caught 37 segways and ate them.
Oh, man.
When I grew into a large staircase and danced nachos all over the universe, which flew the Fortnite with disgusting football.
That made no sense.
Then I fought a Pokemon with a Monopoly.
Monopoly like a game board?
Then I woke up to the music of Dr. Awesome Sauce.
Should, listen to him a lot.
It was awesome.
And now it's my turn to create this amazing Mad Lib with Matt's help. He's gonna give me some adjectives, some nouns, some numbers, whatever it is to help construct this dream that I had.
I will.
So Matt, if you could help me out.
I will. 1/4. Donkey. Mauve. 8. Urkel. Friendly. Grumpy. Togas. Chandeliers. Bestest. Greatest. Bubbles. Tractor. Oblique. Water. Quirky. Doorstop. Wreck.
It is filled. So let's get started if you're ready.
I am ready.
Hear about my amazing dream.
I'd love to hear about your amazing dream, Gavin.
Well, let me tell you. Once, when I was 4 years old, I had a dream where this talking donkey with mauve hair ate up to me. He was eating a lot of stuff. His name was Urkel, and he told me that we were in a friendly land filled with all kinds of grumpy togas and chandeliers. That sounded awesome to me. Then he pointed to the ground in front of me, and there was the bestest pile of bubbles I had ever seen. Urkel told me to pick one up, and as soon as I did, I began flying. These were magical bubbles. I could see everything from up there. There were mountains and an ocean, even a tractor as tall as a skyscraper. I didn't want to leave this dream because it was perfect. But then, the whole sky started to change color and there was a loud noise. It sounded like an oblique water. In fact, that's what it was. I saw it in the distance and it kept getting closer to me. It looked me in the eyes, opened its mouth, getting ready to say something amazing, and then I woke up to a quirky doorstep that was going, "Roar!" And that was my dream.
That is an amazing dream.
Not that amazing, because
Pretty sure I ruled on that one.
What's the official count?
what's the
4.
4!
Wow.
I am the winner! Sorry, Gavin.
It's okay.
I'm the winner.
I just laugh too easily at things, I guess.
That's okay. Have you guys ever had a weird dream? I'm sure you have. So let's talk about that right now in your groups. Talk about some sort of crazy or weird dream that you've had. What was it?
have had some type of crazy dream. I know I had one of a Yeti once. I'll have to tell you about that sometime.
Yep.
But no matter what crazy or weird dream we've had, Daniel in the Bible actually had a crazy dream that we're gonna hear all about right now. So let's go to our Bible breakdown with Matt.
Our story begins way before the time of Jesus, with Daniel, a Jewish captive living in the wicked city of Babylon, far from his home city of Jerusalem. Daniel has stayed loyal to God while serving different kings and even different empires in Babylon. But I'm sure it wasn't easy. Every day, Daniel hoped for the time when he and his people would be free to go home to Jerusalem and have their own Jewish king again and worship God in the temple again and do all the things that were taken away from them when Daniel was just a young man. Yeah, Daniel hoped for this great day of rescue. Well, one night, God gave Daniel a vision of this rescue through a crazy weird dream. In the dream, there's these 4 different beasts that come up out of the sea. Each of them is really crazy looking, especially the last one, the 4th one. And all of them are just wreaking havoc and bringing destruction and terror to all of humanity. But then Daniel sees God in the dream. God is sitting on this bright, powerful throne. It's like a throne of fire, and he brings justice to all of these beasts. He completely obliterates the 4th beast, and he takes all the power away from the other 3. Well, then Daniel sees someone else in the dream called the Son of Man. This person looks like a human, but he's something more. He actually rides a cloud up to the throne of God. Then God makes him the sovereign ruler over the whole world, and all the nations of the world worship him like this Son of Man is God. So this Son of Man is the new king, and he's like a God human, not a hybrid. He's both God and human at the same time. And the dream shows Daniel that this new king will rule a kingdom that will never end. And then Daniel wakes up. Whoa! Now that is one crazy dream. Except it wasn't just a dream. It was God showing Daniel the future. God was telling Daniel, yeah, I know you and your people miss your home. You're stuck in Babylon. And Babylon and the other wicked kingdoms, they're like these beasts in your dream. They only bring evil and destruction to the world. But God was saying, Daniel, one day, the Son of Man will come to earth. And through him, God will destroy the evil beasts, and he's going to take away their power. And this Son of Man will be a good king to rule over a new kingdom and your new home forever. Well, this was great news for Daniel, but he still had to wait for this dream to come true. So he kept praying and praying and praying. Daniel never stopped praying, even though he knew God's rescue wasn't coming for hundreds of years. He kept praying, he kept serving, and he stayed loyal to God because he knew God is true to his word. Daniel knew eventually God would answer his prayer, even if he didn't get to see it in his own lifetime. God used that crazy dream to let Daniel know, hey, I know things seem pretty rough right now for you and your people, but guess what? I hear your prayers, and I've still got your back. You can still trust me, Daniel, because I've got you. Well, fast forward about 500 years, and finally, Jesus shows up. He claims to bring a new kingdom, the kingdom of God. And while a lot of people give Jesus a lot of different names and titles, Jesus calls himself by a very specific title, the Son of Man. It's the same name as Daniel's dream. Jesus was the fulfillment of his dream and the answer to his prayer. Jesus is the proof that God had Daniel's back, God had the Jewish people's backs, and this is the best news for us, he has our backs as well. Just like God spoke to Daniel, God speaks to us too. Maybe not with a crazy weird dream, but God is still saying to all of us today, hey, I know it's tough right now, but remember, I've got your back. You can trust me because I've got you. That's why God sent Jesus to rescue us, to show us that through Jesus, we can always count on God. God answered Daniel's prayer, and he can answer yours too. So I don't know what you're experiencing at home, or what you're going through at school, or what's going on with your friends. But no matter what it is, I've got good news for you. God's got you.
So yeah, that was a crazy dream that Daniel had. But God used that dream to show Daniel that, hey, a savior was on his way, and God's got his back. And God's got our back too. So let's talk about that in our groups right now. So have a great week, and remember, God's got you.